So I just realized that there are so many things that guys do that piss me off. And I just want to know. So some of this video is, okay, it's basically, it serves two purposes. A, it's kind of asking all you men out there who are watching, which is probably none of you since it's kind of a girly blog, but why do you guys do these things? And like, in your head, what makes you think that this is a good idea, or, you know, that we actually enjoy it? And girls, does it ever work? And how do you feel when it happens? So basically, the first thing that I cannot stand at all is honking. I cannot walk down the street without getting honked at. And depending on the area, it could be up to 5 or 6 times. Or the worst is when a guy actually tries to holla at you from his car. Yeah, why do you guys think that's a good idea? Like, most girls think, ugh, what a pig, or, like, it gets annoying after a while. So I don't understand, like, what thought process goes through your mind to do this. And, you know, if you can justify it, then, you know, maybe I'll understand. But most women just end up thinking you're a pig, and it's obnoxious. And like I said, it gets annoying after a while. And then another one is, I don't understand how guys have the balls to hit on or check out a girl while she's with her boyfriend. Like, I don't even know what thought process goes on to make you think that is a good idea. Or, like, I can't even tell you how many times that's happened to me. I was at Starbucks once, and my boyfriend was there, and I was fixing my drink and he was still ordering, but we were previously in line holding hands and whatever, and this guy behind me, he came up and he started talking to me about, oh, you know, like, how's the rugby team doing and all this other stuff, but, like, I've never met him before, so, I don't know, I guess he just looked at what I was wearing. And he fully just started talking to me, asking me out and stuff, while my boyfriend came up and stood right beside me and called me babe. He was still talking to me and asking me out, and I'm just like, what is going on in your head? Like, can you explain this to me, guys? Like, I don't get it, and I never will. Another thing is, why do you call a girl a whore if you're trying to pick her up and it doesn't work, or you're being a douchebag with gross pickup lines and it doesn't work, or you're checking her out and she doesn't give you, like, a nice reaction or a smile? Why do you call her a whore? Clearly she's not a whore, else she'd be doing whatever with you, and whatever you did would have worked because she'd have no standards, or, you know, you're just some guy that she met on the street or at school or whatever, and she's just gonna hook up with you. Like, you're not making any sense. You're calling a girl a whore for not being a whore. So stop doing that, and don't throw around the word whore either. Sorry, sometimes I ramble and then my tongue doesn't want to work, so I say hello. Except whore, yeah, so that's gonna happen a lot. Another thing is, this actually happened to me today. Why do you add random girls on Facebook, like who you have no mutual friends with or anything, and you add her on Facebook and then you send her a message? Like, for example, today, this happened to me, and honestly, I was just laughing because I'm like, you have lost your mind. So this random guy added me, no mutual friends, never met him, I don't know who the hell he is. And, like, he was like, oh, hey there, which is what they usually do. And I asked him if I knew him, and he was like, I always see you under people you may know for some reason, and you look familiar. Have you been to Ryerson, which is the university in Toronto? And I said, no. And he's like, LOL, okay, that's what I wanted to ask. Thanks for being so rude. So, this is something that happens to me a lot. And maybe I was being rude. I don't see how. I was just asking a strange guy who messaged me. He didn't even add me. That's the thing, is that he didn't add me. He messaged me without being a friend. And, you know, so I don't want to talk to random people, so I ask if I know them. And then if I don't, then I'm kind of like, why the hell did you decide to talk to me? Like, why? So, I don't know. Maybe I was being rude, but I don't see how. I think I was being perfectly logical. But if you're messaging a random girl that you do not know, especially if you have no mutual friends, nothing in common, then if she seems like she's being a little rude or she doesn't want to talk to you, then you should respect that because you're being a creep. So, yeah, don't go off at girls for being like, for not wanting to talk to you or seeming rude when you're just like some random guy who's like, hey, what's up, honey? Like, no, if you did that in person, you'd probably get slapped in the face. So, Don't go off at a girl just because she doesn't want to talk to you because you're a random creep. So yeah, these are all the things that you guys do that tend to drive me a little batty. So any of you guys out there, you can leave me feedback on why you do this and what thought process goes in your mind and if it ever works. And girls, tell me how you feel if it ever happens to you, and even send some of the fellas a little message about stopping or being creeps, or giving them some tips or advice. Help the fellas out, I guess. And yeah, so see you guys whenever.